everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am now under the hood. I'm working on cars, one of my New Year's resolutions, so wish me luck. Anyway, my last video you saw that I was working on this BMW e34 525i, and basically we bought a rolling shower. This is going to be a huge project, alright, but you guys are going to come with me on it, and I hope that you find it interesting. Now, why a 525i, you may ask? Any BMW enthusiast wouldn't ask me that. So I'm just talking to everyone else, especially my girls, because they don't get it. They don't get me. But it's fine. Anyway, this is a classic, right? And for numerous reasons, besides the fact that it's extremely driver-oriented. Okay, so for people who actually enjoy driving, for people who enjoy spinning, for people who enjoy learning about cars, this car's for you. This car was for you 30 years ago, and it's car's for you now. Besides the fact that it still has its sporty look, it has its old boxy fenders, it has its wide and low ride. This one was an automatic transmission. I think I told you guys that in my previous video, but the person who owned it before me changed. So he changed the gearbox and added a pedal to make it a manual transmission. It was available in both. It has obviously the old analog cluster, which obviously was a thing back then before we became digital. It's empty inside. You can show them inside. It's empty. I'm gonna put the chairs in now. Alright, I'm gonna put the chairs back in now. Actually, very special thing about the chairs, you can follow me. A very special thing about the chairs, these are actually memory seats. I want to put these back in as well. These are memory seats. I want to fix this mess. And basically, with memory seats on this one, specifically for the driver, yeah, guys. If you've got 3 people driving the car, that would be me, that would be my hubby, and that would be, I don't know who, maybe a trusted friend. We all have 3 different seating positions because of comfort, because of height, whatever else. You can adjust this according to, you know, however you like sitting. For example, if I'm driver number 1 and I like to be a little closer to the steering wheel, when I click 1, it takes me back to how I was seated or my seating preference. And I think that's so cool. Anyway, like I was saying, boxy fenders, very angry BMW sporty look that we all love. special feature. Known BMW classic. Let's pay attention to the wheel, please. Right. So guys, as you know, BMW is something we call rear wheel drive. Right, and that's for all our spinning mateys, people who like spinning their cars. And if you know BMW, if you know the Kusheshe, that's what this car was famous for, right? It's for people who like driving, right? They tried to incorporate more comfort into it. This was comfortable before we had our bucket seats in our new M models. This is extremely comfortable. But obviously not everyone likes it, and that's okay. But us drivers, we do like it. Okay. Anyway, moving on to the engine. I think I'm done with that. Moving on to the engine. Started off with an M20 engine. We are now an M50. I think what we're gonna get for this one is an M50 engine, because this shell is empty. We don't have an engine here. We're gonna get an M50 engine. Sorry? Okay, you can pop it up. Oh, be a gentleman. Can I open it?
Then open it that side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's it. You can come this side.
There you
Check
go.
it out. This is extremely heavy, guys. Guys, back in the day, they used to make steel cars. Like, they were heavy. This is empty. We're gonna throw in an M50 engine and, you know, give it a full fix. And that's what you guys are gonna watch. I'm still trying to find one. If you've got any recommendations, please let me know. Let me know where I can buy one at a reasonable price. Please and thank you. Anyway, this is also part of the M5 generation, guys. So if you are aware of an M5, if you know, are like new age BMW lover, you should know that this is where it was founded. This is where we all began. Right? But this car is timeless, and I don't think I have to convince you otherwise anymore. I'm not sure if I missed anything. Don't miss anything?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Just that it came with like 3 engines actually.
Okay.
It was the M20, the M30.
Oh.
No, actually four. It was the M20, the M30, the M50, and the M60.
Okay.
The M60 is the V8, the M30 is the big block.
Yeah.
M30 the big block 6-cylinder, and then M20 is the lighter version of the M30, and then the M50 is the more sportier version with variable timing and all of that.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What more do we have to say? But basically, guys, this is a special car, man. This is a classic. 30 years ago, you would have been considered a sportsman. 30 years later, which is in the present, you are, considered a classic driver. There's no loss here. Thank you for coming with me. I'm going to be shooting more. Next thing, right now, I'm going to be putting on the seats. You're actually going to walk with me with that. I'm going to be putting on the carpet, putting on the seats. Then I'll be done for the day until I get an engine. All right. Thank you for coming along. Let's get it. All right, babe. All right, let's put the seats back in. Side notes, guys, this was ridiculous to take out. Like, taking this out was a ridiculous task because there are obviously a lot of bolts here, that need to be unscrewed and taken back. You can't even forget which one you forgot. Like, you took out, you need to take it back to the right place. So this was tedious to take out, so it's easier to get back in. I'm happy about that. Also here, there are a lot of bolts and screws that we had to get out. Tedious, but carpets had to be cleaned. Right, that is the back seat, guys. These things are heavy. And then front seat. Alright, so guys, I'm inside, and as you can see, there's a lot of exposed wiring. I just finished putting the carpets back in, but as you may imagine, that wasn't all me, because that was hard. That was hard, but most of the heavy work I gizozama, guys, but we'll see. Anyway, like I had told you, cluster analog, we've got a lot of wiring. I'm not sure if I need to get an electrician for that. Wiring that has to be done, even with the stereo and all of that stuff, but also it's gonna come together. If you saw the condition of the car when it first got here, you'd know that this is actually a good state. We need to get covering for the doors, the covers were corner, the cover line at the side were fine. I need to, I know, guys, I got a shell. A lot of wiring issues here as well. But yeah, wish me luck. Let's put in the seats. And guys, would you look at that? Would you look at that? The front seats are in, back seats in. Still a bit wet, but it's leather, it'll dry. Would you look at that? I'm just a venta, guys. Multifaceted woman, that's my new name. So these are still drying. My headrest lower are still drying. I want to move her, but yeah, guys, want to get the covers for the doors obviously, and I'm gonna put the headrests back in as soon as they dry. Then we'll work on the paint. Then we'll work on the paint, and then after the paint, work on the engine and the electronics and change the tires. So yeah, wish me luck. Alright guys, we're at the very end of the video. We've got the seats back in, the carpets back in, we've got some of these interior stuff back in, covers for the speakers are all back in. We just need to cover up some of these electronics. Last I checked, but there was nothing wrong with the electricals of the car, so we'll just have to cover everything up. Have to cover up this cover for the door, have to put that in, but that's basically it for inside. Those minor touch-ups. What we're going to be focusing on next is, you know, removing this red paint, adding primer and painting the car, so that should be interesting. You'll see that in my next video, so you need to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Alright, so clearly I'm a multifaceted woman. I've got a podcast on this channel, I have my vlogs on this channel, and now I've got under the hood under this channel. Very interesting, to say the least. Anyway, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Right after the paint, we're going to be adding the engine, so stay tuned everyone. See you in my next video. Bye.